Hey guys, so we're doing a DIY Pure-Fume Deodorant where I had done this on IGTV or live with Mary B earlier, so I just kind of wanted to repeat it. And this time what we're actually going to do is we're going to combine the Pure-Fume into a DIY deodorant because I absolutely loved the layering smells and the layering aromas that we did for the DIY Pure-Fumes. So if you guys didn't take a look at it, I will be linking below the post and I will try to add in a card at the top of the window here for you to take a look to get linked over to the actual post so you can see the recipe. I'll also link the recipe below. But basically it is when you're going to be doing a Pure-Fume, you're going to be doing a layering effect. So with a layering effect, you're going to have a top, a middle, and a base. And the ratios that we're going to do are 5, 8, and 3. And that pretty much gives enough drops as well for a 2-ounce spray bottle of a Pure-Fume deodorant because some of the other ingredients that we're going to add in will make it as good as an antiperspirant or a deodorant for you to be using on a daily basis. And it's toxin free, it's super clean and very easy as well as affordable. So the first thing is, when you look at the post, I list out probably about 5 to 10 different oils that are specific for your top, middle, and base notes. And then based off of those, I would recommend if you're not really sure where to start with, pick and choose those one or two, or pick and choose one from each of those categories based off of what you think might match well, as well as what you think is going to give a good aroma and what might be your favorite. So what we're going to do is our top note is going to be lemon. So we're going to go ahead and add in 5 drops of this. And it doesn't matter the order that you put it in, but the top note is typically the one that will have the largest aroma. However, it will also fade the fastest. Then for your middle note, we're going to do lavender. Geranium is also a beautiful one for women. So what I'll do is I'm going to go over one for women as a deodorant and then one for men. And then we're going to do frankincense. So you can do ylang ylang, frankincense. There's quite a few different base options as well. And we're going to do basically 3 drops of that in here. And then we're going to go ahead and add in just a pinch of salt, rock salt, Himalayan salt, anything, just a pinch kind of to get it to emulsify while you're distributing it in there. So I've just kind of put in a pinch in here. And in order for you to get the antiperspirant effect, I know for any of you guys that had watched the live, you would have seen magnesium oil. This is your go-to that will give it that extra boost, that extra odor protection, and it's amazing. Okay, so for those of you guys that don't know what magnesium oil is, I talked about it a bit in the live, and it is basically the magnesium flakes. It's not an actual essential oil, or it's not typically in an oil form. So this one is basically just water, natural magnesium, glycerin, and aloe vera. So the reason for the additional ingredients is to make it more of like an oil, a carrier base, and then the glycerin is to kind of emulsify it so that way it does kind of distribute. And that's where having that into your deodorant is an extra boost, and that makes it that antiperspirant, as well as you're going to add in about 1 tablespoon of it. So I just kind of eyeball it into the bottle there. I have it about there. So we're all set with that. And then I'm going to just top it off the rest of it with witch hazel. So I love using unscented witch hazel. That's typically what I recommend, is always go with unscented. I don't like adding any additional scents that are or could be unnatural or added fragrances, because that kind of defeats the purpose of trying to detox and clean out your life. So we're going to basically just fill it all the way up to the top for that. So there's not going to be any additional water or any other liquids in it. It's basically just the witch hazel, the magnesium oil, the essential oils, and then a pinch of salt. And that is it. So we're going to just top that up, give it a good shake, and you're ready to use that. And this is like great where It is all natural and it is effective. So that's a good tip. If you guys have not tried the magnesium oil and you're finding that some of these spray deodorants and stuff don't work, magnesium oil is your go-to. And that's also where a lot of people are deficient with magnesium. Magnesium, people will take supplements. This is a great way to also get it to absorb into your skin. It helps with sleep. If anyone finds that they're getting any of those extra cramps, either during pregnancy or just regularly at night when they wake up and they get really bad cramps in their calves, usually that's an indication of being magnesium deficient. So this is a great way to also naturally get it into your body. And again, if you don't have the oil, magnesium flakes, add in a little bit of glycerin if you have it. I will also link these below as to where you can get them from Amazon. Very easily available and pretty quick delivery, so not an issue to do. So this is going to be a more floral blend where it's perfect for you to be regularly applying. What I am going to do for the men's blend is the oils that I'm going to be choosing are going to be, I'm going to do, for men, I am going to do a peppermint, a Douglas fir, and a sandalwood, because I think that would, and that was like the top, base, and middle. So we're gonna go ahead and grab those oils and put each one of those in and basically get this ready to go. All right, so I have these all in here, and I'm basically just going to top it up with the witch hazel, and I've already added in my magnesium oil, and we are all set. And this one smells really nice. And this is where it's a really nice blend where it is not as, it's not really musky, but it's very earthy, grounding. It's a really good blend for men. And even for women, if you're looking for something more rooted and grounding, it's a really good way to use something all natural and get that antiperspirant effect naturally. So definitely give these a try, like the video, and subscribe to the channel. Every Monday we will be having new DIYs or a little bit of education about essential oils. So I hope you guys are loving this. We will see you next week. Bye.